Hey everyone. So I've actually been meaning to make this video for a long time, since like November. But I realized that I haven't made an actual video in quite a long time, and I have been really busy with work and everything, and drag and family, but mostly work. So that's one thing that I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about my experiences being trans and being and working. Um, I work at a really, really nice place with really, really nice people. I started working there in November, and my boss, he's best friends with my dad, or he's really, really good friends with my dad, and he knew that I was trans. Uh, he immediately, right off the bat, started calling me Parker. Uh, and a couple other people who knew me and my dad before also knew me as Parker at this point. But so they knew I was trans, and my boss at first slipped up a couple times, but he corrected himself. But over time, I realized that even though my name was Parker on the schedule, a lot of people were using female pronouns with me, and it's because I'm definitely not the most masculine person in the world. Um, but I think where I went wrong, or where I could have made this easier, was um, correcting people from the beginning. Because as time went on, we started hiring more people. And more people, and different people. And even though I knew, and I still know, that everyone I work with would be fine using male pronouns with me, I haven't really corrected anyone. I've come out to a few people since then, and they've, tried to change from using female pronouns to male pronouns with me. But there's a lot of people at work that do use female pronouns with me that I don't exactly know. I don't really know how to take care of that, because I don't know when the right time to say something to someone is, and my anxiety is very bad with that. But, you know, so I have half of the staff who knows and who's trying to use male pronouns with me, and then half of the staff who's trying to use female pronouns with me. So it gets very confusing, and I know that a couple of people have asked questions behind my back, which it's understandable, but at this point I just wish that they would kind of, come up to me and ask me, because it's easier for me, myself, to deal with it and wait for someone to ask questions, because I'll answer questions all day. But it's me attempting to go up to someone, not knowing what they know, not knowing what they think, and say, okay, here. Because then I feel more vulnerable, and that's just something that I'm not comfortable with when I see these people every day. So if you're working with me and you're watching this video, ask questions. I'm fine with that. I won't bite much. But the people that I have told have been very, very supportive, and have, started asking questions about testosterone, which I'm actually hoping to start within the next couple months if I can get the money. And I've had a few people come to my shows, because I perform as a drag king. And it's an interesting thing, and I know that when I do start testosterone, that may raise more questions with people, especially the people that I'm not out to at work. But yeah, it's quite interesting. So I guess what I have to say is my little bits of advice are, if you're going into a new job, talk to your boss. Tell him your preferred name. Tell him your preferred pronouns. But also, my boss is really awesome. My boss is a great guy, and I can kind of talk to him about this. And, I would suggest, though, uh, telling him what you're comfortable with. If you guys have separate bathrooms, tell them your entire situation. Ask them what the best and the safest way for you to go about, being out at work and transitioning at work. Ask them, talk to them. But that's if you're comfortable with that. You have to, you have to do what you're comfortable with and what is going to help you. But really, work is, I'm so lucky that I work with these cool people, because I know that if I need something, that they're going to be there for me. But, there's a lot of different factors that play into this, and I got off lucky with this. But, yeah, being trans at work is definitely a hard thing, especially when, you don't know exactly what to say to people or when to say it, or there's a lot of confusion. But it's something that we have to live with to live a normal and happy life. But yeah, there's that. So if you're watching this and you work with me, hi, I love you guys a lot, and thank you for everything. But if you guys have any questions, anything you want to say, any comments, talk to me about it. Leave me a comment. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for any videos that you want me to make, let me know. Maybe I'll even get a couple people from work to sit down and be in a video and talk about working with a transgender person and their concerns and their comments and their questions. So, and if you work with me and you want to be in that video, let me know. But hope everyone's having a good morning, and hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see y'all soon.